Welcome to OptionsTracker. On the home page, first, let's see how you can become a member at OptionsTracker. So let's say I add my details here. Let's say hotmail.com. Phone number is 98210 Password, and you can click on Join Now. Once you do that, you get this message saying an activation email has been sent to you. Please click on the link to activate your account and then log in using your email address and password. If you have not received an email, of course, you can send us an email and we will manually activate your account. So then this is the email which you will receive, and you can just click on verify email address and it will take you back to OptionsTracker. Here, let's enter this newly created account. Your password. Click on remember me and click on login. So you've entered OptionsTracker, you've become a member, and your 7 days trial subscription has got active. You will be able to use all the features of the software for 7 days free of cost. Uh, let's see what all you can do. By default, you will come to the add a new strategy page. Nifty is selected by default, and here you can select any strategy which you want. There are 40 pre-configured strategies here. So we'll come back to this later. First, let's go to your account page and see what all you can do over there. Here you can change your password. You can enter your city, country. You can select whether you would want the email summary on a daily basis, weekly basis, or monthly basis. So the daily profit and loss which happens in your account, you can get a quick snapshot of that by email every day if you select daily over here. Let's shift this to daily and click on save. Record updated successfully. In subscriptions, you will be able to see the various features which are available in the software and your subscription for the same. So these are the three exchanges: the NSE cash and futures exchange, the currency, and the commodities. And these are the three features. So the strategy manager is the basic software which allows you to manage your portfolio. The wall trades and the pair trades are our advisory services, wherein we give recommendations on trades which you can take. Then you can change your stop loss settings over here. By default, it is not auto calculated. In case you want, you can tick this and you can select the percentages over here. So let's say for 100 rupee stock, let's say you want a 2% stop loss. So if the price breaches 98, you will get a email alert saying that your stop loss levels have been triggered. The risk reward is basically your target. So let's say at 106 you would want to exit if you have purchased the stock at 100 rupees. So here you're going to write 6%. You can change this to 5% or whatever you want. There are other powerful features. You can not only email your alerts, you can also square off your positions automatically. So if you want just an email alert, you can tick here. If you want that the positions should get squared off automatically and an email should be sent to your broker and the strategy is squared off, you can select this and click on save. So record updated successfully. Here you can go and add details of your broker. So let's say ABC broker and your broker's email address. It's important to give your broker's email address here because when you click on when we go to open strategies, I'll show you how you can send these trades to your broker, whichever new trades you are adding into the system, so that your broker can execute those trades for you. Remember, OptionsTracker is not a OMS. You will always have to execute the trades at your broker, and OptionsTracker is only a portfolio management software, so it is not actually executing the trades for you. Here you can add your brokerage details so that you get a clear snapshot of how much you're spending on brokerage as well. So the futures brokerage So 0.03 would basically mean 3000 rupee brokerage for every 1 crore of exposure. Options brokerage is per lot. So per lot 30 rupees is kept by default. You can obviously change this. The cash brokerage is at 0.10, so this amounts to around 10,000 rupees per crore. And the currency brokerages can also be put in separately. The name of the contact person, your account number over there, this can become a part of, let's say your account number over there is 12345. So this automatically becomes a part of the email which is sent to the broker, so that you don't have to send the emails manually. So you click on save, your broker details have been set. Once you have tried the software for 7 days, and if you want to extend your subscription, you can click on either extend over here or then manage subscriptions, and here you can select the period and the feature which you would want to subscribe for. So the most popular of course is the stocks, NSE cash and futures. So let's say you want that for 3 months, and you want the advisory services pair trades for 1 month, and the wall trades, let's say, for 1 month. Your total gets automatically calculated over here. You can either wire transfer the money, so here are the details, or then you can pay by credit card. When you click on checkout, it will basically take you to our payment gateway. You can choose net banking, or you can choose to pay by your debit card or then your credit card. So let's say you select net banking, and here you click on pay. It will take you to your payment gateway, your bank account, and from there you can complete the payment. So let's go back. Now let's see how you can use the software. So open strategies is where you'll see all your strategies of futures and options. Right now it's empty because we've just made a new account here. So let's click on new strategy, and let's add a simple long call of Nifty. All you have to do is click on add strategy, and it will take you to open strategies page with that particular strategy already added. So this is one strategy. Like this you can create as many strategies as you want. Now let's see what all has automatically got calculated and added without you actually entering anything. To start with, the name has got automatically added. So this strategy is now named Nifty, which is the name of the underlying, long call, which is actually the position which is there in the strategy, and the strike. So Nifty long call 6500 is the name. You can of course change this. Let's say somebody has recommended this strategy to you. So you can say, buy ABC. So the next time you see the strategy, you know that, the strategy has been recommended by so and so person. You get to know the entry price, so at which you entered. Of course, the current MTM price and the entry price right now is the same. That's why you get to see the same thing over here. You get to see the IV and the PCR. PCR stands for put call ratio, and you get to see this as it changes in the live market. When you click on this position over here, you get to see the details of each of your trades. You can change your price over here. Let's say instead of 83, you've actually spent 85 for this long call. So you click on save, and as you do that, you can see that on this one lot you've made a loss of 100 rupees. So you get a clear snapshot of what the profit and loss is. Then you get to see the Greeks. If any strategy has options, you'll be able to see the Greeks in this bar: the delta, the gamma, the vega, the theta, the time value, the margin which is used for this particular strategy, and the maximum profit, the maximum loss, the break-even points. If there are two, then both will be shown over here. If you click on payoff chart over here, it will give you the exact detail of how your payoff will look. Here the payoff chart can actually be grouped by IV, the underlying price, and the days to expiry. We'll come to this a little later. Let's go back. This is just to give you a clean snapshot of what your strategy could do for you. So no matter where your spot is, you can easily see over here what exactly the profit and loss would be. So let's say if you've purchased the long call and Nifty expires at 6,650 on March 27th, so you'll actually make a profit of 3,250 rupees. If it goes anywhere below 6,500, your maximum loss is 4,250. So you get a clear snapshot of that. Let's see what else you can do over here. Let's say you want to add one more lot of long call to this particular strategy. So you select that and you click on add position, and this time instead of a 6,500 strike, let's say you want to do a 6,400 strike, and so the price automatically gets preloaded over here with the stop loss and target. Here the stop loss and targets are automatically getting calculated because that is what we selected in our account. You can change the quantity. Let's say instead of 50 you want to do it for 2 lots, so your price gets automatically multiplied by the quantity and the amount gets reflected over here. You can see your total delta, theta, gamma, vega over here as well for this particular one position which you're adding right now. You click on add position. Okay, so let's say 160 is the target, stop loss. Click on add position, and now you can see that the same strategy now has two positions. One is a long call of 6,400 and the other one is 6,500. On one we've made a loss of 100 rupees. Now let's say this particular position we want to square off, and we want to just have one position in this. So we click on the radio button and then click on square off, and let's say we instead of 83 we actually sold this at 80 and we squared off this position. So it gives you a clear snapshot of book profit and loss as well. So now the quantity of this position has become 0 and you have booked a loss of 250 rupees on this, but one particular position of this strategy is still active, so this strategy is still open. So this gives you a clear snapshot of multiple positions in one strategy. So we saw how to add a position, we saw how to square off a position. Now let's see what a calculator does. Let's say you want to find out what would be the price of this particular underlying on a particular date. So it's a call, and with a strike of 6,400, the IV gets preloaded and the underlying future price also gets preloaded. The days to expiry from today to March 27th is 12 days. Now you want to know what the price of this particular position would be, let's say 5 days before expiry, and if the underlying price, let's say, is 6,600 on that day. Click on calculate and it gives you a price over here that it would be 201 rupees 25 paisa, and these would be the Greeks. So it would, of course, you can use the same calculator for calculating of the price of any strike and whether it's a call or a put. The one which gets preloaded is the position which you have selected when you click on